Hello, thanks for stopping by today. If you are interested in the supplies and measurements for today's card, there is a link in the information section below to the blog post with all the information. And for today's card, I'm using Forever Fern, specifically the bubble spray and the speckles. And my sentiment comes from Beauty Abounds, and it's the hello. And here's the card we're going to make. This week I am featuring the Regals DSP, so I played with it. Here's our card measurement informations. All right, first thing you need is a piece of Whisper White. It's your card base, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to do a crisp fold with our bone folder. Then you need a piece of Regals DSP. You can do this in any color. I have chosen to use Rich Razzleberry. And this piece is actually 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to put it on my card base. All right, and I'm centering it side to side, top to bottom, like so. All right, we've got that ready. Now we need a panel of Whisper White, and this one is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to pull in a scrap paper because I'm going to do some stamping, and it probably will go off. For the bubble leaf, I'm using Blushing Bride, and I'm just going to randomly stamp it on here, and a bunch of different directions. I'm just basically trying to fill in the side over here. All right, when you get it to where you're happy, I didn't worry about going over this way because we're going to cover that up. When you're happy with it, then pull in your Rich Razzleberry and your speckle stamp. All right, make sure it was inked up, and you're going to stamp this and just kind of fill in some of those spaces that don't have any ink on them, just to give it some interest. And there we have that. So what we're going to do next is, finished with that, we're going to add that to a piece of Blushing Bride, and this is 2 3/8 by 4 3/8, so 1/8 of an inch bigger. And you're going to take and sorry about that, it got caught and it wasn't turning. There we go. Yeah, there's a trick to it, and I'm still playing with it. I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes yet. I know it takes a light hand, and the key is getting it so that it breaks but stays, the tape stays at the top. All right, I think I've got it fixed. Maybe not. It's very sticky. It's really good, but I don't think the execution is good. The holder, the way it's done. So we'll find out. I'll play a little bit more and see what happens. Okay. And now that I've got it all over me. Okay. The next thing we want, and I'm going to add this one next. Let's see. This I think is wider, so I think I'm going to use my glue. on this, because if not, you'll have a mess to clean up. So I'm just putting a line of glue down the center, and this piece goes on, and there's a little tiny edge just so it doesn't blend in with your cardstock, the bottom. Okay, so there's that. And then that piece is 1/4 of an inch by 4 1/4. That's why it wouldn't work. This piece is 5/8 of an inch by 3 by 4 1/4. And I'm using the opposite side to give it some interest. So I'm going to put a strip of this down the center, I think anyway. There we go. Still can't get the hang of how to stop it. I'll have to play with it some more. And again, you're leaving a little bit of a space like so. Now we're going to take a piece of the silver metallic edged ribbon, and what you're going to do is you're just going to tie it around there. And I only used a single knot, but I'm going to use a double knot on this one because I didn't like the way that looked. In fact, I don't think I tied it around. I think I used a piece, but I'm going to tie a knot this time. All right, get my ribbon scissors and cut my ends. All right, there we go. Get this out of the way. Now, this piece, I'm going to slide this up a little. This piece is going to go on here with dimensionals. And you're going to use a lot of dimensionals. Only because this piece is large, you want to make sure wherever it goes, it doesn't, when it goes through the mail machines, it doesn't collapse. So just take and add a bunch of dimensionals on the back so that you have plenty on there. Go up here, and I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to pull out my other package here and add some more, and I'm just going to add a strip down the middle. I think I'm going to put that one that way because it'll cover a little bit more ground. All right, and now you want to take all of these off, and that takes a while. That's the reason why if you use your pokey tool, they pop off. I can grab those that didn't stick to my pokey tool, and I'm going to do the rest and get them off, and we can put this down. There we go. All right. And then this piece goes on here, and it's more towards the bottom. I just kind of wanted some interest, so I set it more towards the bottom. Now we're going to take our hello and the rich razzleberry, and I use offcuts to do my stamping on. So I'm going to take my rich razzleberry, and hopefully this is straight. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so I'm just going to slide over. There we go. All right. Now, I have this retired banner punch, and I use it all the time to flag the ends of my sentiments. You can easily do it with scissors, but this to me is so much easier. So if you have this punch, use it to flag your ends. It's just the perfect way to do it. And then I need I need a glue dot on one end and a dimensional on the other, and the dimensional goes down here. All right. And you actually need two, I think. Nope, just one. I had used Fun Foam behind there and I needed two. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to add my glue dot to the back. I have gone through all of my glue dots, so I will be ordering some more. And you just add your sentiment wherever you want at the top, and there you go. And don't forget to do the inside and the envelope. If you have enjoyed today's video, would you please give it a thumbs up, which is a like on YouTube. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Click the button below. If you want to be notified when I upload a video, click the bell next to the subscribe button. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope I inspired you with today's creation. Have a great day.